beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Good old John Wick Lake. Alan John Wick Lake. Ladies and gentlemen.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be.
Oh, hello, dear.
This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster.
Is the story life?
And monsters wear many faces.
Oh shit. A naked man. Remedy, I don't appreciate you scanning in my body type into this game right at the start. I'm not exactly appreciative of this. Seeing what my scan got turned into. But literally. But yeah, fucking look at that shit right there. Sometimes all you need is atmosphere and presentation. And if there's anyone who knows how to do that, it's Remedy. Because I did do my homework a little bit. You should, you don't have to, but you should probably be proud of me. I did do my homework a little bit, and I played like 3/4 of the way through the original Alan Wake. And in preparation for this, oh shit, a light.
Can you hear me? Hello? What's wrong with you?
Come on, Ed. We should go.
But yeah, I played through like 3/4 of the first Alan Wake in preparation for this. And I watched a couple little videos so that a lot of the stuff that I saw was I understood it. So I know a slight bit of what's going on, but Remedy didn't really hook me with games until Control. Because even though Alan Wake 1 is fine, it's still got flaws. As do most things, you know, obviously. So I am fucking as prepared as I'll ever be for a game for this. That is a big tree. Shit, fuck. Alan, I swear to God, don't do this. You're supposed to be the protagonist, Alan. Why are you doing this to me? Hey, guys. Oh, thanks for telling me. What a perfect time to let me know how the controls work. When the whispers start. Oh, Jesus. Run. Run away. Okay, not running right now? Nope. You did not see a naked fat man running in the woods. I am not here. Help me, headlight people. Okay, never mind. I go this way. Oh, oh shit. Oop. Oh, is that a gun? When do these things get guns? They didn't have guns in the last game. Oh, shit. Oops. Oh, that's my body, sir. I needed that. A lot of Deer Fest fans around here tonight.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. What the fuck?
Well, shit. Well, that was an intense start. We're getting a title drop. Alan Wake 2. Always like a good title drop with authority.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
Good old James McCaffrey.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Oh, kids. Being able to compartmentalize death.
Episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Now listen to the kid. He's smart.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Oh, Logan's a girl. I couldn't tell from the voice.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
It does.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Thanks, Max Payne.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron
Oh,
Lake.
excuse me. The worst place in the Pacific Northwest other than Seattle. I kid. I don't know anything about Seattle. Other than it sucks.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
One can only hope. Invitation.
I think I hear someone. could be our deputy.
Map. So we is here. And I take it over here is where the shit happened. Wait, what? The fuck is mind place mean?
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right?
What's up, dude?
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
A good name.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Are we sure? Are there... No, not at all. Did they somehow convince Patrick Warburton to get on this game? Because that's what this guy sounds like. Yeah, I could use a briefing
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
first. My frames are what you could say low.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
Okay, that's a bit better.
Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Any witnesses to this crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night. Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry.
No,
Sheriff
fine.
Breaker
They're...
took them back to town a while ago.
I don't care. Have something against city folk. I don't live here.
I want to see the body.
But look at that body.
Right there.
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell him I'm here waiting. I'll show him around.
They got it, Thornton.
Thank you, sir.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Look at that view. You can access the case board inside the Mind Place. Excuse me,
The
what?
Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues about the case.
I see.
Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Okay. Oh, so that's what we see when we look at the map. Okay. But before we go on, I'm gonna sate my curiosity and explorate a bit. Man, you got a TV in your Mind Place? Damn. I mean, I've got you beat on the clutter in my mind place, but other than that, it's relatively the same. That, and of course, the design's different because no mountains.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. You can use R to move around, and LT and RT to zoom. You're now free to navigate the caseboard or leave by pressing B. Let's see. Okay, how many victims we got? 3. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. Funny considering that's when the first game came out. Ped Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating, bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Interesting. Murder method. Discovered in 2012. Buried in a shallow grave. Found in Cauldron Lake in 2018. Some organs missing. State of body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. Okay. Enough. Found 2 weeks ago. Chest wound was ruled as cause of death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only common in bodies, but no cause of death. Exposure to water post-mortem. 2 of the victims had bruising, some from form of restraint, strapped or belted down. Well, yeah, we saw one of them, so. Most recent victim died of a major chest trauma. Trauma? Consistent with 2018 victim, hard to confirm due to condition of body. Bloating of the corpses indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. Killer profile. Talk to some. Oh, so it gives you clues on how to progress. That's interesting. Tattoos. Nothing apparent in common. Killer may be a sportsman or a hunter. Oh, hello. Case drawer. Interesting.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Visiting the mine place does not pause the game, so be mindful of threats.
Okay, nature. Gives me a headache. There's too much sky.
Yeah, we get it. You're a city cop.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
But maybe don't say it out loud. Newspaper. Chaos at Cauldron Lake. Rampage at the rental cabins. Unidentified man attacks vacationers in dead of night. Missing Doberman found on the trail. Does a hike a day keep depression away? Bright Falls' own virtual baking champ. Gotta love local newspapers where nothing happens. Oh, excuse me. Starting fires is prohibited. Don't feed the wildlife. Unless you want them to eat you in your sleep. Okay, I think I found my dodge.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
Flashlight is B now. Hit that A. Breaks his ankle anyway. Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. At the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Also, intimidating as shit when you're on the beach at night getting chased by a deer cult. I assume that's a common experience around here. Get running there, Max.
Not a bad place to get murdered. I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
It was back over here. Oh, it just leads to the rental cabins. Yeah. I'm not worried about it right now. I'm sure we'll be able to explore later.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
No. Not me. Why would I ever? Ooh, I hear some rushing water.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
Of course you do. Makes
That
sense.
coffee's on me.
You weirdo. I'll take you up on that. I could use a coffee right now. An old ass phone booth. Exponentially. Damn. This fucking lighting. The witch's hut.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store.
Stevie
Come on,
Buscemi?
I'll show you.
When'd you get here?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho
Is it?
serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys heard?
This body, shall we?
Probably should have listened to that. Sounded funny. Fuck. Did I just accidentally some evidence? Fuck symbol is that? Did the Thieves Guild mark this place for a hidey hole somewhere? Map. Can I add to my map? I guess not. Oh,
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table.
I didn't think it would actually be a problem. Damn it.
Now, we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Didn't think about that.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a call.
Fuck it. I want my video to actually be able to do something on YouTube and not just sit there in obscurity. Hello there, sweet epicness. How are you doing on this fine November 1st, but I'm still calling it Halloween because fuck it. I hope you're doing well. I am playing Alan Wake 2. I had to turn on the sensor to remove a man's penis. Damn it!
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Well, damn.
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Oh well.
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way.
I'll just make a beeline then.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here.
Just got off work. You got sick, so you're puking your guts out? Oh, shit.
Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
What game is this? Alan Wake 2.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner.
A
Alex
game
Casey.
13 years in the making.
Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner.
Hello.
Down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell
Fuck
us
it.
about
I'll do the
crime
briefing
scene?
again.
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
If we're building cases, then I need all the info that I can get, even if I've already heard it.
There are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Had to leave early. Puking so bad a random guy had to give you random guy gave you Pepto when you came out of the bathroom? Damn. That's how you know it's bad. When other people are just like, here, you need this. Any witnesses to this crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right?
Pretty much.
But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Take a look at that body.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground.
How are we doing? We're doing
Tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
we're doing all right.
Thornton.
Let's see. Tammy went to the doctor, and the doctor essentially told her that she had to go on a diet, so she's been suffering through that for the last few weeks.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Daniel started working with us at BMW, so that's been fun. And there's probably more that's been going on with him, but at present, the biggest thing that's happened to Colby is that he took a tumble down the stairs at work. The case board in my mind.
Mind place. My version of the mind palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for each case.
He's okay, by the
Using
way.
each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
Just a little
Worth
bruised
taking
up,
another
but
look.
he's all right. I reviewed all of this already. Everybody went missing in 2010.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close
Visiting the
crack
mind
it.
place does
We're
not
just
pause the
getting
game.
started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache.
Yeah, we're
Sky.
still at the main plant. I don't think I'd say it was aliens that took him. Close. You're extremely close, but
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
not exactly. The luck? Interesting. Oh, inventory. I have a heart charm from my son that increases maximum health. Interesting. And I have a gun that I can't use yet. I mean, this is the perfect setting for aliens, so that wouldn't surprise me.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
Oh, Max, you son of a bitch. Starting fires is prohibited. Please do not feed the wildlife. Leave no trace. Throw your shit away, fucker.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
You say that, and then your back gives out. Mountain. Not ominous at all. Alright, get to running, Casey. We got places to be.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Once again, I'll say it. God damn this lighting.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service.
Officer
Ready to get
Steve
this case
Buscemi.
solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So,
Plastic company that makes bottles. And that was your first night on the new schedule, working 6 to 2.
FBI, huh? That's so cool.
And then he got sick.
Hunting down psycho
Had to
serial
leave
killers and
3 hours into the
shootouts
shift.
with the mob.
Damn.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Thornton, he's joking.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Damn, this officer has the quick turn button on a hotkey. Turning like that. Okay, now I can look at the body properly.
Now, this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now, he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and
At least you tried.
stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table.
Yeah, definitely glad I put that sensor on now. You unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mind place. Up on the D-pad allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with A and placed on the caseboard.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
I think not. Okay, this is already starting to fit the control aesthetic, which I liked, so this is going to be fun. Placing a key image onto the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. No mouth movement and different clothes, love that. Well, it's her mind plate. She doesn't have to talk with her mouth. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard and your goals. You're now free to examine the caseboard or leave. Cases. Cauldron Lake Murder. Killer profile. Talk to someone. It's her happy place. I mean, you got a TV, you got a fridge, you got a microwave, you got a coffee maker. What more do you need? Dead body pictures, I guess. Okay, let's get out of here. Yeah, good thing I put that sensor on. Otherwise we would be staring at this man's penis the entire investigation. What more can you ask for? Let's check.
Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
I wonder where the heart is.
The killer left the heart right next to the body.
Damn.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down.
I do like how all the pictures look like fucking like pictures that an actual like an actual like crime scene camera. Why they even have nudity? I have no idea. As far as I know, this man is just a corpse. So like why we need to see the corpse penis is beyond me, but you know, whatever. Hey, get up there.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists.
Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Yeah, it's because those people in the car caught him. That's what happened. The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You now check the updated goals by pressing Y. Learn more about the victim and learn more about the killer. Find evidence. Talk to someone.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues.
Who
Large
did
amount
the
of blood
deed?
on the table. The victim died here.
You identified the victim?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Interesting. We knew this man. Or at least he did.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Oh. Well, do I have more questions for him? Okay, no, I don't. Okay, we'll continue asking questions and then we'll check the rest of the area later. So he's been missing since 2010.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this...
A lot of shit from what I understand. What happened after he got fired?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
Drinking leads to suffering.
But no happy ending.
Okay, so we got 1. Okay, 2, 3 is over here.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Probably not that. Anything in the garbage? Other than me?
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Why was there a
Was it for a
tripod?
camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting. I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Mm-hmm. Anything clicking yet?
Give me a second and I'll tell you. Murder at Cauldron Lake. For later. Okay. Well, at least it tells me. These go in the
Robert
victim
Nightingale,
section.
Ex-FBI. Came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Aha. Heavy blood splatter on table. Multiple sets of footprints.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers.
Yeah, we saw 3.
Party.
This is a bit weird since we played the intro. We already knew what happened. But we gotta go through the motions. Up.
They planned for the murder to happen here.
This is a snuff film? Maybe.
They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
I love how she still has her holster in her mind palace, but she doesn't have a gun.
Profiling.
Oh.
Get into the subject's head.
Oh. Oh, they're doing the control thing. Nice. I love it.
Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling in Saga's mind place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Yeah, if you're not too familiar with Control, go look that up, because that game does some really, really cool presentation. That this game
always cheers me up.
This game seems to be borrowing from, and it's great. Not the worst mom. You gotta love children. Profile. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Let's profile this dead man. Ooh, why am I... Ooh.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too.
Who was?
You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
I don't know if we'll actually be able to use this as evidence in court, but you do you, there, Saga.
As the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. A Nightingale a component.
Cool.
They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Baseboard.
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there.
Okay. Don't know what I can do there. Okay. Nothing more I can add to that.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Icons in the bottom left corner indicate the critical
Let's take a
content
look
is
at
available
my
in the mind place.
Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
With the corpse, yes. You do that.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night.
Big
possibly
tree.
nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Why the fuck was he nude in the woods?
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
Only
You
in
need
the
to get out more.
only in the redwoods.
A witch with no heart.
The
Strange
witch's
echo of Al murder.
ladle. There is no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree, named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or, so the legend goes. Was his name Davy Jones, and did he have an octopus for a face? That's very similar. It's a weird looking footprint I see.
Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
Why is this page all blurry?
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Well, then take it, lady. Damn. Okay. I just had to exit.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
Oh.
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Mm-hmm. Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
Not the killer.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
There's some actor that my partner looks like, but I just can't remember.
These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them.
Interesting.
An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up
I'm getting
my alley.
scared by achievements.
Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
More profiling. The page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him,
Gross.
in his chest. I must find out what.
Gross. Manuscript pages.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago.
Okay, that's cool. That's a cool way to do that. Now this is like the movie Saw. Which one? Emerging from under rock. Trail's gone cold.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Asking wrong question. He is in his chest? Okay. It's been a minute since I've seen any Saw movie. I need to examine his body properly back in town.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
You think?
Okay.
This is an extreme amount of conjecture we have to go on here, Agent. But I keep forgetting the map is hold.
What's the purpose?
I knew about the key behind the eye.
To create their own narrative, to do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience?
Mostly because
Witnesses to their design?
they did it and they made fun of it in Scary Movie
love?
3.
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
True, true.
Did you know this entire area is inside a caldera? This whole mountain used to be an active volcano.
Well,
Imagine the force it took to carve this
that
crater
makes
out of
sense,
the
I
earth.
guess.
Calderas are pretty rare, so be sure to take it in.
So, essentially, we're standing in the gaping maw of hell.
Correct.
You got it. I used to love geology when I was in school.
Hey, you made it
I helped
back.
Logan build a great
Good.
baking soda volcano for her science fair.
Cheating on a science fair? That's almost a crime, Anderson.
I'm not gonna say no to quality time with a volcano. I mean, my daughter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh?
You mean the lake? Yeah. Let's get this body back to town.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to the Bookers.
It's literally called the shortcut key. Almost like we'll be coming back here later.
I think I saw something. It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
It's over here. Burp.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation.
Oh shit.
Nice talking to you, too.
The lake house. Federal Bureau of Control Research Department. Ooh. That's cool, but also kind of scary. I'd rather not piss anybody at the Bureau off right now, so I'm just
Seems
gonna
like a nice town so far.
go my own
Nice
way.
side. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not that I'm surprised about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome. Good to see you still in one piece, Anderson. Forest can be a dangerous place.
Property of the FBC. Up.
Is that a kid's lunchbox?
Yes.
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Fake.
He
Yes.
hates those cheesy crime books. But he really hates the movies.
Definitely fake. Not a creation of the name of this game at all. We're all in this together, hero. Have a heroic day. Manuscript fragments. Can be... Okay. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. Excuse me, fucking what? Oh my god, this game's great. And I can't even do it yet. I don't have enough. What the hell? Well then. Be on the lookout for more fucking paper scraps so I can upgrade my gun. Damn.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Part removed.
If I hadn't have already played
tripod,
Control and gotten
tracks
like
leading
3/4 of
to
the
a
way
dead
through the
end.
first game, this would not make any sense to me, but for some reason it does.
Record a snuff film?
Maybe.
Hey,
And
look,
he'll take out his heart just to throw it away.
To stuff in.
you guessed
something
the
right
same as
in the
Mr.
box.
Man over here, Joe. The same wavelength. Shortcut key. Is it used up? Can I throw it away now like a Resident Evil?
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
I mean, the fact that he even knows about it at all shows something, I guess. Alex Casey lunchboxes to get their own case file. Points of interest cases track objects and information that Saga has acquired to chart collection progress.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Damn. Who left this here? Bright Falls area? Cauldron Lake area? Who left these? Who in the goddamn... Not Bright Falls, obviously. Who left this? Who did this? All questions we must answer. Thought I broke the game for a second.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Let's. And properly start
I
off
can't
this
get that
deadly
mental
premonition
page out of
game.
my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Me too.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
Welcome to small mountain town, USA.